We're back with Marty. Marty, it seems like being left off Team Canada lit a fire under Evan Bouchard. He has 18 points in 12 games since the team was named. Compare that with Drew Doughty, one of the picks that made it over him. And Doughty has no points, minus 12 over that stretch. So if the team was picked today, do you think Bouchard would make the cut?
Yeah, I think he'd make the cut, just like if the team would have picked like after a Stanley Cup playoff run and knowing how good he was for the Edmonton Oilers in both of those runs, he would have made the cut. He had such a bad start in October and November, and still, like if you look around the league, you're like, well, it wasn't too bad. But since December 1st, he's first in points and first in goal, tied, that may be, with Lane Hudson, and those two are not on their Olympic team, their respective Olympic teams. So I look at, obviously, Drew Doughty fills a different type of role. But when you look at Team Canada's defense, yes, there's Cale Makar with Devon Toews, right? And you obviously have a lot of talent on that blue line. But wouldn't you want to add a guy that could give you that offensive flair and could change a game just with one play in the offensive zone? I know there's some defensive liabilities with Evan Bouchard, but with the rest of the group, I think he would be well insulated. So, yes, for me, if the team was being picked now, with the last 2 months that Evan Bouchard has played, I think he'd be on that team. It's just that he started in December to really turn it on, and by that point, I think his name was way below on the list.
Well, you know, it is a good problem to have too much talent, because when you look at the players left off the team, there's a lot of skill there. So, of course, Bouchard, and then Schaefer, Bedard, Scheifele. Would you say Canada was too conservative overall in making this roster?
I don't know that conservative is the word, but I think that they were cautious, right, in the way that they wanted to build the roster. So they were looking at roles. Who's going to play top line? Who's going to play power play? Who do we need on the third and fourth line to be able to play the penalty kill? You know, who's our extra guys, and what's the role that they can fill? I think that if you looked at talent alone, you definitely would have had guys like Bedard and Scheifele on there. Sam Bennett is one that I'm still surprised, right, with the whole situation not being picked on the team and knowing that he can play one of those roles. But Evan Bouchard is also one of them. So I think that when it comes down to that team, if they win gold at the Olympic, they would have made the right decisions. If they don't win gold, even if it was a silver or a bronze, everybody's going to think, they made some bad decisions. Look at Team USA last year. They lose in overtime at the Four Nations face-off, and Kyle Connor is on the press box. And you're thinking, well, if they would have won that, you'd have said that was a great decision by Team USA to not include Kyle Connor because he didn't have that great of a tournament. But they lost, so now you question everything. I think with Team Canada being too conservative or too cautious, it all depends. Do they win gold or do they not? If they do, not conservative because they made the right decisions. If they don't, then it's probably going to be the case.
Only time will tell, Marty. And Bouchard's hot streak has him tied for second in league scoring among D-men. He is just 1 point behind Norris favorite Cale Makar.